Hello friends, welcome to engineering tutorial. So in the previous video we discussed about electric field, okay, the mathematical representation of electric field, and we correlated electric field with gravitational field. So in this video we are going to discuss an associated concept, a related concept, which is the visual representation, okay, the pictorial representation of the electric field in terms of electric field lines. Okay, some basic concepts associated with it. Okay, so let's start. So the first question is, what are electric field lines? So the electric field lines are basically used to create a visual, a pictorial representation of the electric field associated with any charged object, okay, or any charge distribution. So these lines were first conceptualized, okay, by Faraday, okay, who introduced it, and as I said, it is used to provide a visual, a pictorial representation of an electric field. So these electric field lines are actually curved lines, okay, parallel to the electric field vector. Actually, the electric field vector is tangent to these curved lines, and they can be drawn at any point in space where the electric field exists. Okay, so the electric field vector is actually a tangent to these curved electric field lines. Okay, so again, the relationship between the electric field and electric field lines. So as I said, the electric field vector, okay, is tangent, okay, to the electric field lines. Okay, so see, the electric field line generally occurs in the form of a curved line, okay, and the tangent to this curved line is the electric field vector. So here the blue arrow is the electric field vector, and this black curved arrow is the electric field line. So as you can see, the electric field vector, which is this blue arrow, is tangent to this curved electric field line. Okay, so you can find the electric field vector at any point in the electric field just by drawing a tangent to the electric field line. Okay, so this is the first property, which is the electric field vector is tangent to the electric field line at each point in space. Another important property is the number of lines per unit area through any surface perpendicular to those field lines is proportional to the magnitude of the electric field. Okay, so the number of electric field lines is directly proportional to the magnitude of the electric field. Okay, E, which is magnitude of the electric field, which is E, which is F by Q, which we just discussed in the previous video, okay, related to electric field. So next, the characteristic features of the electric field lines. So the first feature or property of electric field lines is that they start from a positive charge and end in a negative charge. Okay, so this is the first property. So you can visualize it like something like this. So here we have two charges, one positive, one negative. As you can see, the electric field lines, they start from positive charge, terminate at the negative charge. Okay, here it is starting and terminating at the negative charge. Okay, look at the direction of the arrowhead. It is starting from the positive charge, terminating at the negative charge. Okay, so this is the first property, that is the electric field lines, they start from a positive charge and end in a negative charge. Okay, another important property is that the number of electric field lines originating or terminating from or into a charge is proportional to the magnitude of the charge. Okay, so here let us try to analyze this property. So here we have a positive charge, okay, single charge plus Q, And let us see at the number of electric field lines that are originating from it. Okay, we have a plus charge, plus q, magnitude is q, and the number of field lines, let's say they are originating, is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Okay, so the number of field lines originating from a positive charge of magnitude q is 8. Here we have a negative charge, minus q. So as per the first property, the electric field lines, they start from a positive charge. So here that property is satisfied. The field lines are originating from the positive charge, and the field lines, they end in a negative charge. They terminate in a negative charge. So here they are terminating in the negative charge. Now let us count the number of field lines here. Here also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so here plus q, 8 lines are originating, 8 field lines are originating, plus q. Here 8 lines, okay, same 8 lines are terminating in minus q. So both the properties are satisfied. Okay, here in plus q, field lines are starting because it is a positive charge. Here in minus q, the field lines are ending, they are terminating because it is a negative charge. Here it is plus q, 8 lines are originating, and here it is minus q, same magnitude, so 8 lines are terminating. So the number of field lines is the same in both the cases. Okay, the number of field lines is proportional to the magnitude of the charge which is satisfied in both the cases. Whether they are terminating or originating, that depends on the sign of the charge, plus or minus, but the number of field lines is dependent, or it is related to the magnitude of the charge. Both the magnitudes are same, the charge magnitudes are same, so the number of field lines are also same. The only difference is that in case of positive charge, it is starting, it is originating from the positive charge, and in case of negative charge, it is terminating. But the number of field lines are same in both the cases because they have the same magnitude. Okay. Another important thing, the third property, which is the electric field lines, they never intersect each other, they never cross each other. So let us try to understand that property. So as you can see here, we have two charges, plus and minus, both have the same magnitude, only opposite signs. So here the field lines are originating from this positive charge, terminating at a negative charge, originating from the positive charge, terminating at a negative charge, originating from the positive charge, and terminating at the negative charge. And here you can see, here only the field lines are originating, here it is terminating, and you can see that no two field lines are crossing each other. Okay, no intersection between the field lines. So here also let us examine these uh, three properties. Okay, here field lines are originating from the positive charge. Okay, yes, it is originating in all the cases. So the first property is satisfied here. The negative charge, the field lines are ending, they are terminating in all the cases. So the direction of arrowhead is towards the negative charge. So yes, it is terminating. So the first property is satisfied. Field lines are starting from the positive charge and terminating at the negative charge. Okay, now let us count the number of field lines. Now both the charges, they have the same magnitude. Okay, it can be anything. The charge, the magnitude can be anything. But the property which should be satisfied is that the number of field lines terminating and ending should be the same in both the cases. Okay, so let us count the number of field lines. So here the number of field lines involved or associated with plus q is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, 13 field lines are originating from plus q. So here also there will be 13 lines terminating at minus q because they have the same magnitude. So okay, let us count the number of field lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, so here also 13 lines are terminating. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 4 sorry, it is 14 lines, sorry. So here 14 lines are starting and 14 lines are terminating. See, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14. Here also 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14. Yes, sorry, it is not 13 lines, it is 14 lines. Okay, I forgot to count this middle line. Okay, sorry. So here 14 lines are starting from plus q and 14 lines are ending. So the second property is also satisfied. Okay, and no two lines are intersecting, so the three properties are satisfied here. Okay, so now let us consider another situation. Okay, so here also we have two charges. Okay, the positive charge, it has a value plus 2q. Okay, 2q magnitude, and the negative charge, it has a magnitude of minus q. Okay, the magnitude is q, here the magnitude is 2q, so twice of the negative charge. So again, if we examine the properties, in from the positive charge only the field lines are emerging, they are originating, and at the negative charge the field lines are terminating. Now the second property states that the number of field lines is proportional to the magnitude of the charge. So here the positive charge is twice the negative charge. So as per that property, the number of field lines starting from this positive charge should also be twice that of the number of field lines terminating at the negative charge. So let us see, the number of field lines originating from this positive charge are 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 lines are originating from this positive charge. Now let us count the number of lines terminating at the negative charge. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 4 lines are terminating at the negative charge. 8 lines are emerging or originating from the positive charge. So the second property is also satisfied. The number of field lines is proportional to the magnitude of the charge. Okay, as the positive charge is twice that of negative charge, the number of field lines starting from this positive charge is also twice that of the number of field lines terminating at the negative. Okay, so here we have again two positive charges. Okay, so it means there will be no termination of field lines, only field lines will start. Both of them have same magnitude, so the number of field lines starting from them will be the same. So here also 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Okay, so here also 9 lines, here also 9 lines, and they are originating, no termination, because they are same sign and but same magnitude. Okay, so this is the concept of electric field lines, and these are the important features associated with them. Always remember, the electric field lines, they always start from a positive charge, end in a negative charge, and the number of field lines are proportional to the magnitude of the charge, and no two field lines intersect or cross each other. Okay, so these are some of the properties of electric field lines. Okay, now another important concept which I would like to discuss here is the motion of a charged particle or a charge present in the vicinity of an electric field. What will be the acceleration or the with which it will move? Okay, we know that the electric field is force by the test charge divided by the test charge. So we can write the force as the charge, test charge multiplied with the electric field. F is equal to Q E. Also we know that force is equal to mass into acceleration, Newton's second law. So if we equate these two equations, okay, F is equal to QE and F is equal to ma, we can find out this acceleration of the charged particle. So A will be equal to QE by m. Okay, so here force is equal to mass into acceleration with the mass of the charged particle, and here it is QE, the magnitude of the charge. Okay, so if we equate both these expressions, we get the value of the acceleration to which the charged particle is subjected in the electric field. A is equal to QE by m. Now, both Q and M, they are constants, they cannot change. The mass and the charge of the particle, the object, cannot change. So, the only thing which is variable here is the electric field. So, if the electric field is uniform, then the acceleration will be constant. If it is non-uniform, then the acceleration will be variable. So, here is an important concept associated with electric field. So we have discussed about the electric field lines, okay, the definition of the electric field lines, okay, the visual representation, and the basic properties or characteristics of electric field lines. So I hope you like this video, and please subscribe my channel Engineering Tutorial for more such videos related to electrical, electronics, instrumentation, communication, and various related concepts. So I see you until next video. Have a great day. Thank you very much.